How many people do you actually hear complaining about their situation but not taking any action to change or come up with a solution to their problem? Majority of the world complains about what they're going through, the situation that may be that seem like it's bringing them down. Different people, different friends, whatever the case may be. We all have that inner self that wants to complain, wants to envy someone, wants to hate, blah, 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 all this stuff. We all have these things we want to overcome. So instead of doing that, instead of complaining, instead of hating on the next person or envying the next person or jealous of the next person, we should take all that attention that we have on the outside and put it on the inside. Focus on, look at why are you getting upset at someone because they left out of your life? Why are you getting upset because you got fired? Why are you getting upset because you can't find a job? Why are you getting upset because you don't have the money? Why are you getting upset because you haven't hit the rank? Instead, figure out what's going on inside of you and how can you change your perception of what is. And that's exactly what it is, accepting what is. Because everything that comes into our life is not going to be exactly what we want. Everything that comes into our life is not going to be exactly what we want. So we have to find some way to cope with the things that we don't want. We have to find a way to cope with the pain. We have to find a way to cope with the hurt. You feel what I'm saying? But you can't cope with the future. You can't cope with the past. The only way to cope with what you're going through is to become present, become aware of what's causing you to feel dis-ease in your body. If you notice the word disease, it spells out dis-ease in your body. The only way to create dis-ease is to be on a low vibrational frequency. And the only way to be on a low vibrational frequency is to think thoughts that are not serving you, are not benefiting you. So it all starts within the mind. But like I said, we have to find a way to accept the now, accept what's going on now. Instead of trying to bring ourselves outside of the present moment, because that's what our mind, that's what ego wants to do. The ego does not exist in the present moment. That's exactly why a lot of people are still creating hurt. That's why a lot of people are still creating envy, jealousy, anything that's on a low vibration. We don't understand why, because our mind is so projected. It's projecting a fantasy into the future that's bringing us out of the present moment and putting us there to make us feel a certain way. Like I said, you can't cope with the future. You cannot cope with the past. You can only cope with the present moment. So, hey, figure out what it is, what's got you feeling the way you feeling. Figure out what it is that you can change about yourself, that you can change how you move, you can change how you speak. But it all starts with you. It's not them. It's not the government. It's no freaking body. I made a video about this. Nobody that you see is the author of your story. Everyone is just a character. You are the author of your own story. So like I said, figure out what it is, what's got you, focused on other things other than the moment. What's got you focused on things other than the moment. But yeah, hey, and another thing, spread light, but be balanced. Don't be that type of person that's just so positive, that's always speaking love, light. No, be authentically you. The only way to create balance is yin and yang. You have to have some negative to balance out that positive. You cannot just be all positive. How do you expect to remain in balance? No. So whatever you feel like you're going through, express that shit. I don't care if you're mad. I don't give a fuck. Whatever you're going through, express that shit somehow, some way. But remember, what you put out, you will get back. I'm going to say that. What you put out, you will get back. But like I said, always create balance. Always be in balance. Don't be ashamed of yourself if you on a low vibration frequency, or don't be ashamed if you cuss somebody out. Don't be ashamed if you're mad. It's okay. We're all humans. Yin and yang, balance it out. You have to be balanced in everything you do. There's no such thing as good or bad. Only your thinking makes it so. Boom.